Divorced and clear on what she wants. She wants a professional that makes at least 150,000. Okay. All right.
Jesus.
Lord Jesus. Okay. All right. So again, like I say, if you're watching over on IG, I can't share my screen. So I need you to go ahead and come on over to YouTube. All right. So let's see. Let's get into it.
Okay,
Think we
sorry.
got it together?
Yes, I'm sorry.
All right, let's. All right, Monica, let me get my pen. Ooh, child, where's my pen? All right, where you calling me from? Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
The good old state of Georgia.
Oh, this is so much better. So it was your computer.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 54.
54. And what do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
Okay. You have any kids?
I have 2 grown children.
How old are your grown children?
I have a son that's 24 years old. He's still living in New Jersey. And I have a daughter that's going to school, college here in Georgia.
Okay. How old is your daughter?
She's 19.
19, 24 and 19. Both by the same man?
I was married for 16 years, and that's my daughter. And my son is from my previous
Gotcha.
relationship for that.
So when did you get divorced?
2 kids by 2 baby daddies.
In
Okay.
2021.
Gotcha. And what's your zodiac sign?
Hey, look. Hey, look. Me, I'm not gonna make allowance just because you're in your 50s now, and you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, nah, you got 2 kids by 2 different dudes. Okay, that's just it. Point blank. Period.
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Monica, Georgia, 54, Scorpio, is retired, mom to 2 grown children. She was once married. What kind of man you looking for, Monica?
I just relocated not too long ago from New Jersey. So after my divorce, I took some time out just to chill until I got down here. And I want someone that I can actually have an intelligent conversation with. I don't want someone with a whole bunch of baby mama drama because I don't have any drama in my life. I would like a professional man. You don't have to be rich, but you definitely have to meet me at the table I'm sitting at.
Okay, well, let's get there. You done brought it up. So what is the minimum salary to meet you at the table?
150,000.
Woo! 150,000. Could 150,000
donations.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Donations.
All right.
Yeah. Big money, Monica said. Don't play with me.
Oh, and after this is said and done, I got something else. I got something special for y'all. All right, we're gonna put these stats into a calculator to see what are the chances that you would be able to get said man. All right.
So if you make less than 150K, don't reach out to you.
I've hustled all my life. Like I worked hard. My kids know about hard work. So I respect a very strong man, hardworking man, and who is just, trying to be his very best instead of just, being complacent and settling.
So if he doesn't make 150K, should he not reach out to you?
You have to make at least 6 figures because I have, I like nice things. I like nice fine dining, but I do sometimes like to sit at home. I know how to cook, but I want to go out. And men today, I find that they don't date. They don't date. I guess they just want to, just hang out or sit around, but they don't. I feel like you have to date.
Okay, all right. I got the pause. I got the pause right here, y'all. Okay. I got to pause right here. One, don't reach out to her unless you make six figures. Again, the amount of people who make six figures in the United States, that is a small number of men. All right. I don't know how many times like men have to logically explain this shit. You know what I'm saying? But for the men who, are high earning, in that even if you're in that six figure range, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're making like uh, you know, 70, 80 and up into the 100 into the six figures. Do you know like women, everybody wants them. And then not let you be 6 foot, handsome, good personality, all of that. But at the do y'all know like he has the the whole wide world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in like literally. He got the whole world in his hands. Like he has his pick of the litter. And I think and look, maybe we might get into the Kendra cam, but ah, she's pricing herself out the game. And it's unfortunate because for a woman her age, she's not a bad looking woman. She could obtain a man at her age with her looks, but the y'all's biology prevents and social media and everything else prevents y'all from actually getting a guy that may be on your level. You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's see. Let's keep going.
Someone to get to know them really good in it, like in different environments.
So here's the thing: men date. The question is, are you attracting the men that want to date?
Oh, let me speak on that real quick. In the dating thing, men don't date nowadays. How many videos have we seen where we've had Tiffany Haddish say that whenever she was younger, she used to use guys for foodie calls. Basically, a lot of women are just out here using guys for free dates, and dating has become really transactional. The only way that you could talk to me is if you are willing to spend money on me. And why does it always have to come down to the money? And I mean, I'm not saying that there's no romance without finance, but why is that the first thing that y'all jump to? But let's keep going because
You know
a lot.
what? I'm not looking.
Hold up, because let's be for real. As much as people love to say that black men are this and that, and somehow some way black women are outpacing black men. Whenever you look at the stats show that on average black men are still out earning black women, and most black men out here, the majority, even if it is a small majority, are single and childless. So black men are not out here creating all of these broken homes. You can listen to Dr. Cheyenne Bryan all you want to and all these other people, but whenever you look at the numbers and you look at the stats, a lot of the stereotypes that are portrayed about black men are just simply not true. All right, let's get back into the video. Sorry.
Looking as hard, and because I don't know my way around here that well, I'm just a little bit, just closed off a bit.
Okay. So just to be clear, because you didn't really answer my question, so we have to make at least 100K or don't reach out.
Yeah, at least six figures. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What are your deal breakers?
Not making six figures.
I don't want a smoker. I don't want a man that you have to have at least at the minimum a bachelor's degree. I don't want anyone that doesn't have at least a bachelor's degree.
Let's stop right there again. See, this is okay. there's a difference between intelligence. There's a difference between having a degree and being actually intelligent. And you know what I found is that just because I've talked to a lot of women that, maybe degreed up, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, double PhD, double master's, but that doesn't mean a damn thing to me. That just shows me that you know how to study. That shows me that you know how to write. That doesn't really display any type of intelligence to me, because also you're talking to someone who also has a master's degree. You know what I'm saying? But I don't lead with that. I will never talk to a woman and say, you know what, I got my master's. Like, that's not a selling point, a bragging point, nothing to nothing to nothing to brag about, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That was the requirement for the profession that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But I've talked to women who, don't have a degree, don't have a bachelor's, maybe have an associate's, but they have way more intellect than the women that do have said degrees and bachelors. And even on the men's side, I've had so many conversations, great conversations with men who don't hold said degrees, but they have other trades, skills, personality traits that outweigh the fact that they're in college. Like, I was brought up to, I'm sorry, I'm just going to go on a rant here about this, because I was brought up to treat people on the same level, no matter whether you had a doctorate or you graduated with your high school diploma. Like, that shit does not matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody chooses their own path in life, and whichever way they want to go, whether they want to go the college route, they want to go trade route, they want to be an entrepreneur or whatever. But that does not equate to intelligence and being able to have a conversation, like an intelligent conversation. Like, that shit is just, that's irritating. that's that's a what women say, that's a ick for me. All right, we can. I'm gonna go back. Let's get back into the video.
Um, I don't. I think, did I say the smoking? I don't do smoking. I don't like smoking. I don't want you to do smoking. And I don't want anyone who have very young children. Um, I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to just get up and go. So,
Okay.
mhm.
Okay. And should he look a certain way?
um, he has to be attracted to me, and I have to be attracted to him. For it to work.
When did you get divorced? Years ago?
I want to know what that means,
2021,
though.
and it would have probably been sooner, but it's COVID, around that COVID time, so you had to wait.
Okay.
But 2021.
All right. We already did the money questions. We got that out the way. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Let's see the body now.
I have my house thing on that I wear around the house. So
Again, look, you can't be out here 54, wanting a guy that's making six figures, wanting a guy that has a bachelor's degree at bare minimum, wanting him to have his passport and all this and that, being exposed to a vast group of men, but the way you're presenting yourself is, oh, this is what I got on, lounging around the house. I'm gonna need you to look your best whenever you come on the Kendra G show. I say that with each and every video, but come on, ladies, like, y'all, man, look, and look. I was on the Kendra G app, and I'ma tell you, a nigga was not impressed. A nigga was not impressed with what I saw on the Kendra G app. You know what I'm saying? And just, hey, come over to the YouTube side of the game. My name is pinned down in the chat. Come on over. All right.
let's see.
Let's see what the body looking like, because the body got a body.
Okay, we see you, girl. All right, black dress.
Jesus.
Again, you what's going on, friend? Look, man, you cannot be making all these said demands. And this is what men are look anyways.
So, Monica, you are in Georgia. You're 54. What's the age range you want to date?
I just so you know, I was in your app and I kept getting a lot of men that were in their 30s. I will not date anyone in their 30s.
Okay.
They
So
wanted
no
a sugar
30s.
mama.
Not me. It won't be me.
Okay.
But I prefer someone that's if not my age, like 55 to 60.
Older.
And if you're 60, you have to be a very active 60-year-old because I'm very hyper. I'm 54, but I probably act more like I'm 35.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're in the 60s, you have to be
You can't be grandpa wanting to sit in the couch. I'm not going to do that.
okay, not gonna do that. Okay,
Yeah.
she's not gonna do that. Okay, fair enough. When was your last relationship, Monica?
Um, to be honest with you, after my divorce, I didn't engage in any relationship because I knew I was relocating down here. So since I've been down here, I went on quite a few dates. So I guess my last, the one that you normally ask, the next question.
Which you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but that's on you.
But that's the only like relationship I've had. It's been about, a little under a year. Yeah.
Was it a relationship or was it a situationship?
I didn't want to settle, so that was that.
Okay, the question was it a relationship?
Hey, look, man. Look, in the words of KS, man. Hey, look, man. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. Hey, look, man. You know, women will never settle. You know, and again, you know, if all women are looking for the same type of guy, at the end of the day, would you be willing to share said guy? All right. I don't know, but we're gonna put this in a calculator here in a second.
Relationship or was it a situationship?
It was a relationship on one end, and it was a situationship for me because I didn't.
Then it
If
wasn't
that,
a
if that
relationship, it was
makes
a situationship.
if
A
that makes sense,
relationship is you guys both agree
right?
that you're exclusive. Did you guys both agree to be
We were exclusive. We were. Hmm?
okay? So
But
you
I
had
just,
just
as we were going on in the relationship or a situationship, whatever, I didn't. It wasn't something I wanted to continue with. So,
so what made it a situationship versus a
your pardon?
relationship?
um, I think it probably could have been a relationship, but there were some things that, or behavior that I didn't like, and I didn't continue it for it. So I guess I should say that
Okay.
I didn't continue it. So
And that ended when?
um, October, October of last year.
And how old was he?
57,
Okay, gotcha.
57.
And
I
what are
want
3 flaws you have to work on, Monica?
I really want to know why the situationship ended though. That's what I want to know from at least from her point of view. At least from her point of view, I want to know why the situationship ended. You know what I'm saying? Ah, Lord Jesus Christ. All right, so now 3 flaws that she has to work on now, because I mean I know that women get y'all are perfect. There's nothing that y'all need to work on, and it's always the guy's fault. You know, we had so much work to do.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault.
It's always Jermaine's fault.
Jermaine's fault.
You know what I'm saying? But let's see what she got to say.
Um, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, I when I do things, I want it done like exactly right, and that's not how the world works. you know, um, I'm a, I guess like in the house, like I'm a neat freak. Like I don't, I just don't like dirty stuff. I don't like anything dirty. Um, I can be, and the perfectionist part is I treat people very nicely. I'm very respectful. Um, but sometimes I expect people to be the way I am. And that's not how the world works. Not everyone is like that. And I would say I can be a little bit more patient.
Okay.
Hmm.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, um, I got my stuff together. I am an excellent cook. Um, I have always been a great mom. Um, I get along with just about anyone. Um, I guess if you, I'm one of the girls that you could take around your friends, your, mom. I'm not clingy. I'm okay if you go hang out with your friends. You know, um,
Okay.
and I'm fun. I'm fun. I love to do fun things, bowling, like the top golf. I like the race car driving and all the fun stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. So we got Monica, Georgia, makes 150K. Make sure you make well, her requirement is make 150K, bare minimum 100K.
Yeah.
54, Scorpio, mom. She was married. Do you want to get married again?
Yeah, I do. I want to date with a person.
Yo, what I be telling y'all week after week, man. I be telling y'all this shit week after week. Like after you reach a certain age, like, look, man, marriage is just it's a wrap. It's a wrap. There might be a small minority of people that will get married after age 35, but if you've been with someone for 16, I think she was married for at least, I know she was married for over 10 years, but I think she said like maybe 14 to 16, somewhere in the teens. She talking about she want to get married again. Man, like, you look, you got to find somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that you vibe with. This is my philosophy, man. You know, because for me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like, I I don't want to get, and maybe this is a bit of projection, but this is what I see. This is just my own observation of older people, that's 35 and up, 40 and up, 50 and up, trying to date and get married out here. Like, it ain't gonna happen. Find somebody that you could chill with, you could rock with, y'all vibe, y'all have a good time together. The sex is good, y'all. It's peaceful times, and then whenever the said situation, whenever the time is up, the time is up. Y'all bid each other adieu. Y'all are cool. We're both grown enough to realize it ain't going nowhere, and you can go on about your way, I can go on about mine. But if I see you in the streets, I'll say, hey, we can hug, we can have a drink. But to talk about still trying to get married again, and see, and this is the thing that, like, I don't know if a lot of married women, like, who are divorcees and get back out here in the dating game, realize, like, you can't jump out here and think that you just gonna get the cream of the crop, top of the top, when you out here competing with women out here that are 20 years younger than you, still fertile, still, man, I don't understand it. But let's see what you got to say, Jessica. Marriage is a business arrangement. To me, as a competent businesswoman, I have to protect my time and resources. That's how I see it. Love is a dime a dozen. You can vibe with almost anybody. I mean, I'm just saying, you gotta find somebody you can vibe with, and then and that be it. All right, let's see. Let's let's keep going. Let's finish this out.
Purpose. So I just, I'm not going to be, around a whole bunch, doing a whole bunch of stuff. I want one decent guy who is very respectful, but a strong man who's confident.
Do
Um,
you want to share why you got a divorce?
um,
Let's hear it. Share it. Share it.
I would say weak and untrustworthy.
Your ex-husband.
Yes.
So what was the things that you did wrong in the marriage?
Um,
It's always Jermaine's fault.
I stayed too long.
So you were perfect and he was the only.
No, it wasn't that I was perfect. The one thing I would never do and have
Thank you,
never
Kendra.
done is cheat. So there you have it.
That's fair. Listen, that's fair. So we know. So basically, you're.
Oh god. Okay. No women cheat. All of y'all are just super faithful. It's always the man that's out here, entertaining other hoes and fucking on somebody else and this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, yo, y'all got, man, like, can we see this? Can we be real? Stop the cap, because I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that just, he just did whatever and there was, all right.
Ex-husband is the one that ruined the marriage.
Right. Because I will say this. He tried to, and I probably should have left when I was supposed to, but the children were young, so I kind of stayed for them, which no one should probably ever do. But it is what it is.
Okay. Well, fair enough. We're past that. All right. So you would desire to get married again?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's do it, Monica. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
I was, but I told you the 30-year-olds and the Africans who are all engineers. It was crazy.
Yeah. So now we have video verification, but you can only share the dating app profile. You can't share anything else. So that's the only way the guy watching can reach out to you.
Okay. I'll sign back on because it's in my subscription in the phone, so I'll be able to.
Well, this would have been a wonderful time for you to share it with the man watching that would fit. What, do you remember your name at all?
It's probably Monica C, I think.
Monica is a very popular name. So
I know, but I think I had a picture.
there's a lot of Monicas. You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta know your username, because there's probably like 200 Monicas. If you figure it out, let us know and I'll add it to your highlight video.
Okay. Thank you, Kendra.
You're welcome. Bye, baby.
Bye-bye.
Kendra G.
All right. So that was that. Okay. So let's go to for the three people that's still hanging on here, man. For the three people that's still hanging on, let's go to the female delusion calculator here. All right. Let me agree to this. All right. I agree. Whatever. Oh Lord. What the hell? All right. So let's see. So she said that she wanted someone that was between the ages of 50, I will say 55. We'll put 58. Bump it. We'll put 58. Let me refresh this real quick. I don't like the way this looks. Okay. So let's see. 58. Okay, it's still gonna do whatever. All right. I don't know. Like, I just want to close, because all this stuff is getting on my nerves. All right. So let's go from 40, because your boy is 40. let's exclude the married men. We could say any color, any shade. She may not be she may not discriminate on race. Height. We know a lot of y'all be loving the 6 foot and up. And then minimum income, she wanted him to make $150,000. All right, so let's see what the calculator comes up with. My ideal man, not married, any race, at least 6 foot, any weight, and at least earning $150,000 a year. Your chance of obtaining said man is 0.33%.
Jesus.
Okay, so 4 out of 5 cat enthusiasts. All right. So I mean, again, man, at the end of the day, I mean, there's not a gang of men who are out here making, $150,000, $100,000, and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So, she's definitely gonna be a cat enthusiast, or at least, a dog enthusiast. You know what I'm saying? She can get a dog too. So, but it is what it is at the end of the day, man. Hey, I'm not shaming women for wanting what it is that they want. You can want what it is that you want. Like, it's totally fine with me. But the probability, the chances of getting said result, that's where we kind of come into some discrepancies. But hey, it is what it is, man. But nevertheless, man, what did y'all think about that video though? I mean, do y'all think that, she was well within her right to ask for what she asked for? Do y'all think that she's being unrealistic with her dating standards? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so y'all let me know down in the y'all let me know